Okay, Cierco, can you name one lesson or idea from abroad that has helped you or your colleagues in Red.S?
Yes. For 5 years, I work in London, okay, in financial markets, which is a bit different than what I'm doing right now. But one thing I learned there is that it's very important to make the best effort you can to achieve your objectives. And the result at the end, is not so important because at the end, you work very hard and you're able to build up teams around your efforts, you're gonna be in a successful place, and maybe you will be end in a better place than you thought initially. So my lesson I learned in financial markets in London will be work as hard as you can and build teams around you.
Mm-hmm. Are there any projects or innovations from Spain that might be valuable to your peers overseas?
I think in Spain we're doing many things which could be a good example for the rest of European countries and worldwide countries. Anyway, I would think all the efforts we're making about the digitalization of our education. We're connecting all the schools in Spain at high speed, and we're building networks within the schools to allow students to connect to the internet at high speed and access to digital contents. This is a very successful program. It's going to be finished in a couple of years. And right now as well, we are building a digital layer over this to digitalize all the education experience of students. I think these are good examples for the rest of Europe, that a big effort we are doing in Spain about one public service, which is critical for the future of our country.
How can we improve the ways in which senior public officials work with and learn from their colleagues overseas?
I think it's very important that we are able to build up projects in Europe, okay? Not only in Spain, not only in France, not only in Germany, Italy. I think we need to build up projects at a European level, okay? And for that, I will say that the European community, the European Union, and the Commission is very important. It's very important, the European meetings, and it's critical for the future, not only for every single country, for the whole of Europe. One good example will be the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a strategy critical for the future of Europe, which can only be accomplished if all the countries work together. And the way to work together is to build up teams at the European level, to put forward policies at the European level, and to help every single country to go forward in the good direction, but every single country contribute as well at the European level.
In your opinion, what are the biggest global challenges within your field in the next few years?
I think the big challenge will be artificial intelligence. I think artificial intelligence is the one who is going to make the big difference. But to reach a good standard in artificial intelligence, we need at least two things. One is talent. We have to work to improve the talent of our citizens. And in the other way, we have to work very hard in the deployment of 5G networks. So if the big challenge is the artificial intelligence, we have to work not only in developing the technology around artificial intelligence, we have to work as well to improve the talent of our people. And on the other hand, we need to deploy 5G all over Europe.
And what's your favorite book?
My favorite book, I'm Spanish, I have to say El Quijote. I know this is the common answer, but I have to talk about Cervantes. and it's a book, you know, you can read and read again, and you always learn about the book, how you have to look at life, how you have to relate to others. And I think it's a big contribution to the Spanish culture, to the human culture. And I will refer that my best favorite book all over, you know, for all the time is El Quijote from Cervantes.